Hello there.
Hello and welcome back to the D-COT disCast, where Hurricane Ian is, hanging out with us. Today is Wednesday, September 28th. We are talking about, of course, Hurricane Ian, which is the big talk of the town, structures falling apart at Disney World, Disney Cruise Line, and more. Be careful, there are spirits about and they are haunting you with tales of fright. Of course, I'm talking about a new spooky track in the jukebox to switch things up from previous Halloween songs. Needed something fresh. So here we introduce to you Disneyland Main Street USA Halloween Ambience Loop, which is now available to stream in the jukebox. It's a glorious 2-hour track. I wanted to say finale. You got a minute and a half. Anyway, go get your ghoul on and check it out. Things are falling apart over at Disney World at Disney's Hollywood Studios. Literally. What caused such a scene? Maybe Kylo Ren escaped from Star Wars Galaxy Edge on a rampage to destroy the rebel spies, or maybe Kermit ran over from Muppet Vision 3D to show what it's like to leave a classic attraction to become ruins. And I mean, check out the theater seats the next time you visit Muppet Vision 3D. Anywho, on the morning of Monday, September 26th, the side portion of the Keystone Closers facade, which replicates the historic Max Factor building in Los Angeles, crumbled right off its support structure and onto the ground. An entire light fixture from the side of the entrance came down with it. No one was injured, thankfully. The store was closed temporarily. Crew members installed a black curtain to hide the work taking place on the facade. It's likely that crews are going to board up the facade until proper repairs can be made. Well, if you haven't sailed because of vaccinations, well then let this be some merry music to your ears, because beginning October 14th, 2022, for Disney Wonder, Disney Dream, Disney Fantasy, and Disney Wish sailings, and November 7th, 2022, for Disney Magic sailings, Disney Cruise Line will no longer require guests to be fully vaccinated against COVID-19 at the time of sailing. However, it is highly recommended. All guests ages 5 years and older who are not fully vaccinated will need to submit proof of a negative COVID-19 test taken 1 to 2 days before the sail date. Guests ages 4 years of age and younger do not require testing. Speaking of, for those sailing this week, Disney shared a statement regarding Hurricane Ian. We have been closely monitoring Hurricane Ian. Based on the current projected forecast, we anticipate that the Disney Wish, Disney Fantasy, and Disney Dream will sail as scheduled. However, there is a possibility that the Disney Wish will return to Port Canaveral on Friday, September 30th, which is later than originally scheduled. We will notify guests should it be necessary to delay embarkation for the September 30th Disney Wish sailing. Hurricane Ian is on its way to visit Walt Disney World. Disney has just announced that they will be closing their theme parks today, September 28th, and tomorrow, September 29th. Disney's doing a lot in preparation for its visit. One of them is removing hotel availability. Disney World has removed hotel availability from its website for arrivals through Thursday, September 29th, and actually most likely September 30th, but don't hold me to that. Guests staying at Fort Wilderness Resort and Campground were asked to, quote, remove and stow all outside items, end quote, including Halloween decorations, tents, and camper awnings. In the letter to guests, Disney states, quote, if you are camping in a tent and would like to discuss alternate options for your vacation, please contact the front desk, end quote. This was earlier yesterday, and I'm sure now with the severity of it and that they actually closed the theme parks, that they will be mobilizing their guests to alternate hospitality. Disney World has also announced that they will not be charging last-minute cancellation fees for dining and any other reservations as guests face uncertainty over the path and impacts of Hurricane Ian. The change in the policy currently has no end date. The Federal Aviation Administration, FAA, has issued a closed except emergency order for MCO. The airport will close at 10:30 a.m. on Wednesday and will reopen at 10:30 a.m. on Friday. Though the schedule is subject to change, they are advising travelers to contact their airlines about canceled or rescheduled travel. Again, that's for MCO, which is the Orlando International Airport. All right, enough about Hurricane Ian, although this hurricane is approaching us, I think, the end of tomorrow, maybe Thursday morning. Again, I live in Central Florida, for those who might not know that. But okay, let's move away from Hurricane Ian. Instead, let's talk about how Disney announced that DuckTales World Showcase Adventure will be debuting in Epcot later this year. It replaces the Agent P's World Showcase Adventure. An exact opening date was not given. Kartika Rodriguez, vice president of Epcot, said, quote, "It's true that here at Epcot we believe teamwork and world exploration makes our world a better place. So I'm delighted to share that Disney's DuckTales World Showcase adventure is coming to Epcot later this year. This experience will be the perfect way for the young and young at heart to play their way around World Showcase, because life is better when we explore the world around us together. I'm excited to share it with you soon," end quote. Oh, thanks, Kartika. Today in Disney history, on September 28, 1982, at Epcot Center, Canada, China, and France, opened around the World Showcase between 4 p.m. and midnight for a soft opening in preparation for its grand debut. In 1984, CEO Michael Eisner canceled the Disney's America project. It was a theme park dedicated to the history of the United States. It was to have been built by the Walt Disney Company in Haymarket, Virginia. Amid opposition from citizens groups, the project has been canceled. In 2009, Disney launched Disney Parks Blog, their first official leap into the blogosphere. Speaking of Disney Parks Blog, they officially announced that after-hours events will return in January at Walt Disney World Resort. These events at Disney's Hollywood Studios are scheduled for select nights January 4th through April 19th, 2023. Disney After Hour events at Magic Kingdom Park are scheduled for select nights January 9th through March 27th, 2023. For a full list of events, dates, and times, and to purchase tickets, visit the Disney After Hours page at disneyworld.com. Entertainment, available attractions, and experience are subject to change. Be sure to keep your eye on the Disney Parks blog for updates and information about the return of more exciting Disney After Hour events. Well, that's it for this D-COT disCast. Thanks for listening and thanks for tuning in. If you are in the Florida area or any area that's impacted by Hurricane Ian, please stay safe, and we hope the best for all of us as we're also impacted. And it's looking to reach landfall, I think, tonight, and rolling over Central Florida around Wednesday night, Thursday morning. So we'll do our best to get a podcast out on Friday, but if you don't hear from us, then most likely we don't have any power, and we'll be back as soon as we can. So thank you, and have a wonderful day.
Thank you!